Hey there, B here. Welcome to our next installment of Teen LibCrates Talk, where we are talking about 4321 by Courtney Stevens. Um, this is our second talk about this title, and today I got through, let's see which chapter I got to. Some, it was around 18, chapter 18, maybe 19. Maybe 20. It may have been chapter 20. But, so we covered a couple of important things in these next few chapters. The first is that we learned that Chan and Go were in New York City to recreate a photo that Gran and Granddad had made at Ellis Island. And that was why they were in New York City when the bus blew up that they were riding. They had gone. So Gran and Granddad has a whole series of photos reenacting famous couples from different things like movies, and so Chan and Go had recreated all of these except for the one in New York City. So that's why they were in New York City. And so the next thing that we learn about is this bomb threat that happens at school. And this really shakes Go because, she's probably suffering from PTSD from experiencing the explosion in New York last June. So what ends up happening is Go and her acquaintance Becky Cable decide to not get on the school bus, and decide to take Becky's car and leave school just in her car. Go couldn't bring herself to get on the bus because it was too soon. It was too soon. And so Becky and Go end up getting suspended for not following the proper protocol. And suddenly they're both free to take a road trip. That's coming. She tries to talk to Chandler, her boyfriend, slash promise ring giver. So she tries to talk to Chan about about New York, and because the YouTube, I don't know if it's YouTube, the online series Accelerant Orange, the exhibit is going to go up on Sunday. The Bus 21 exhibit that will be honoring all of the people who were lost on the bus. And Go is thinking about going to the exhibit reveal. And so she talks to Chan about it, and we find out that Chan is perfectly happy staying in Kentucky, and has no interest at all in going to any other state or any other city, any cities at all, really, for fear of riding buses again. So Go feels upset about that because, Chan is supposed to be the person that she can talk to about anything. They are, essentially, by giving her a promise ring, Chan is expressing his interest in eventually marrying Go. And so this causes a wedge, I think. It's going to be the start of a wedge in their relationship. Because if you can't talk about things, if the communication isn't good, that's not a good foundation for a relationship. Fun fact. So interspersed in the chapters with Go, we have some short chapters here and there from Caroline's perspective. And I have a theory. I have a working theory about these dual perspectives that I will keep to myself. Maybe I'll drop a hint later. But Caroline, at this point, is having a lot of... she's experiencing a hard time. She's having a hard time with things because her boyfriend Simon is a jerk and abusive, and it's not a good situation for her. And she thinks that the only way out is to kill herself. And I can tell you that's not the answer. Suicide is never the answer. It's never the only way out. There's always a way out. So just know that. I feel like that's important to say. So then, now that Becky and Go have all of this free time, Go decides that she's going to go to Florida to get Rudy. She and Rudy have been talking a little bit more via Facebook Messenger. Becky has some thoughts about using Facebook. But, so Go decides she's going to go pick up Rudy in Florida from Kentucky and then drive to New York, which is going to be a long road trip. Long road trip. And she happens to meet up with Becky and kind of nonchalantly is like, hey, you could go to Florida with me. And Becky is all about it. And so they end up hitting the road, and they're starting to get to know each other a little bit better, and I think that they're going to become fast friends. What do you think? Do you think Becky and Go are going to be friends? They're going to be spending a lot of time in the car together. I don't know if you've ever taken a long road trip with someone before, but it can be a little, it can test your relationship. Lots of hours in a small confined space. And the other thing that we learned is about how Go was introduced to Rudy. So they were at this, they were at a bar together, actually, in New York when Go and Chan were visiting. And so Rudy is another survivor of the bus explosion. And so Go and Rudy met each other just kind of by happenstance in the bathroom. It's very romantic. In the bathroom in a bar in New York City. And, they just kind of like run into each other, and they have this little flirtatious kind of back and forth, but Go is very dedicated to her boyfriend Chan, and so she, kind of brushes it off and is like, "That's, this isn't a thing that's going to happen." But it was cute. It was flirty. I enjoyed reading that bit. So, and that is the end of where I got to in our book. So next week, read the next few chapters in our book, 4321 by Courtney Stevens. And I look forward to hearing your thoughts about the book. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your theories are. I have a secret theory, a working theory about... I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a secret. So... Right. Until next time, be safe, wash your hands, take care, be kind, and we'll see you on Wednesday for our next Teen LibCrates talk. Take care.